Moving forward, we are diving into the fourth session of Module 4. In this part, we will talk about fact-checking and verification strategies for misogynistic claims. Claim refers to is an assertion that something is true or factual. A misogynistic claim is a statement or narrative that perpetuates prejudice, stereotypes, or falsehoods about women. These claims may appear as pseudoscience, moral judgment, or distorted statistics. Read the examples, they are helpful. Fact-checking is the process of investigating claims to determine whether they are true, false, or misleading. Fact-checking organizations and journalists rely on credible sources such as academic studies, government data, and expert analysis. Verification is the practice of ensuring that information is accurate, contextual, and reliable before it is shared. Pause the video and read the examples to understand the concepts better. Lateral reading, the practice of verifying information by consulting multiple sources, rather than relying solely on the original source. Fact-checkers open different tabs, search for related information, and compare different perspectives. Read the whole text. Reverse image search is a verification method that involves uploading an image to a search engine, like Google Lens or TinEye, to track its origin, context, and whether it has been altered or misused. The example will help you understand how it works. Checking author and source credibility involves evaluating whether the author or publisher of information is credible, trustworthy, and transparent about their background, expertise, and potential biases. The information becomes more clear if you read the whole text. Distinguishing fact from opinion is a technique that involves identifying whether a statement is an objective, verifiable fact. Opinions, on the other hand, are personal views shaped by feelings, values, or beliefs and cannot be proven true or false. Read the example and notice the difference. Fact-checkers require developed skills to recognize when information is intended as propaganda, deliberate manipulation to promote an agenda, or satire, humor, exaggeration, or parody, not meant to be taken literally. Read the whole text to learn more. Debunking misinformation is the process of correcting false or misleading claims with accurate information. It includes strategies like the truth sandwich method, the use of evidence, and the strategy to avoid repetition. False claims shouldn't endlessly be repeated, as this can reinforce memory of the myth rather than the truth. Read the examples to understand the concept better. Search engines are basic but powerful tools to cross-check claims across multiple reputable sources. Google, for example, has reliable fact-check tools that help users search across multiple fact-checking outlets globally. For verifying images, we can use Google Images, Google Lens, or TinEye. InVid and WeVerify are tools that can be used for verifying videos. In order to check the source and author credibility, we could use checkers like Media Bias Fact Check, NewsGuard, or Whois Domain Tools. Now let's see a few examples of fact-checking databases. Snopes, PolitiFact, FactCheck.org, and AFP Fact-Check, Reuters Fact-Check Global, multilingual fact-checking services. Pause the video and read about them. You can check statistics and data with tools like Google Scholar, which gives access to academic research to confirm claims. Statista, World Bank, UN Data, Pew Research Center, all reliable data sources for social, political, and gender-related statistics, or Our World in Data, evidence-based charts and datasets on social issues. We can also use social media tools like CrowdTangle in Meta, which tracks how stories spread on Facebook and Instagram. Huxley, which visualizes how claims are shared on Twitter, now X, or Bathymeter, that detects if an account spreading misogynistic content is likely a bot. If you want to detect deepfake and manipulated media content, you can use tools like Deepware Scanner or Sensity AI, as they detect deepfake videos, or Photo Forensics, that checks image manipulation through metadata and error level analysis. When it comes to browser extensions and quick check, we can use tools like Checkology/News Literacy Project, Trusted News, a Chrome extension that flags trustworthy or suspicious sites in real time, or TweetCred. Next, we will present a few real-life case studies from Italy, Romania, and Turkey. The situations present gender-based misinformation that was investigated and debunked by professional fact-checkers. Let's start with the Romanian case study. A viral post and an NGO statement presented a University of Bucharest teacher training project, the T-shirt platform, as an attack on children, claiming it taught that sex and gender are interchangeable, promoted gender ideology, and would confuse or harm children. The claim was debunked by Veritica.ro, a Romanian fact-checking outlet. Fact-checkers looked over the project objectives and the actual teacher resources. Read the text to see how they did it. In this section of the video, you will find out more about the impact on short and medium term. Pause and read. The case study from Italy is about a social post's claimed Italy's Supreme Court, Corte di Cassazione, had mandated that identity documents use the labels Genitor 1, Genitor 2 instead of Mater, Padre. The claim was debunked by Facta, an Italian fact-checking outlet. The fact-checkers examined the actual court decisions and the 2015/2019 identity card decrees. Pause the video and see how they proceeded. In this part, you will find the immediate and the broader effect. Pause and read. Let's move on to the Turkish case study. During the 2022 to 2023 period, comments spread on social media platforms, particularly forums such as X/Twitter and Ekşi Sözlük, claimed that the promotion of a female colonel to brigadier general was non-standard or expedited because she was a class officer rather than a staff officer. Pause the video and read all the information for a full perspective. In the following seconds, you will find out about the methods they used. Pause the video and read. It is important. Now, let's find out about the short and medium-term impact. Pause the video and read the whole text. While analyzing the case studies, we noticed a few similarities. Fact-checking methods that work are checking primary documents like court rulings and international treaties, listing the amplifiers and placing claims in legal or political context. However, fact-checking has its limitations. Although corrections reduce the factual misinformation, they often don't change political decisions or radicalized opinions. Gender-based misinformation spreads because these topics map onto identity, family, and moral values, so they are politically potent. Read the whole text to learn more. Let's go to the next topic.